Ay, cash.
We got trees, man.
Alright, man. We live.
Indirect.
Live and direct. Episode, is it 59 or is it 60?
60.
60.
Ooh, big 6-0.
Better Left Unsaid show, we back.
Shout out to all 1,000 of my subscribers out there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the big 1,000, the big 1K.
Yes, sir. We hit 1,000. I appreciate all the subscribers, all the followers, all the retweets, the reposts.
All the support that we got.
Engagement.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
We only going up from here. We're going to keep this number growing. You know what I'm saying? Try to make it from 1,000 to 5, 10,
15,
100. You know how that go.
Trying to get 100 M's.
So y'all keep supporting, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep providing the content y'all asking for. You understand what I'm saying? So,
And now that we had 1,000, I think I can start talking more reckless now.
yeah.
Start calling these motherfuckers.
We're gonna start being unfiltered, uncut.
Yeah, I gotta find a beat button because I can't say certain words.
We can handle that on the edits.
Okay.
We can definitely handle that on the edits.
All right,
Cool.
cool.
We starting off though, man.
Okay.
I can't do that. Okay. I respect the community, man. Respect the community.
Real quick, let's just start off real quick. Let's throw the RP out there.
Yeah.
One of the greats. One of the great boxing legends. One of the great, just, African American individuals. George Forman passed away.
Yes. Rest in peace to the great
George Forman.
The great George Foreman, who got a movie out now that y'all should go watch to tell his life story. One of the most important boxers ever. Had a ridiculous career. Dominated, you know what I'm saying, for
heavyweight.
First stretch of his 20s. He took a 10-year break, then came back and became the oldest heavyweight champion ever. I think 45 years old.
Boy, that fucking right hand was, that shit was disgusting, dog.
And the craziest, the most remarkable thing about George is that most people don't even know him for fighting. They know him for one of the most famous household appliances in history.
Literally.
From college to adulthood. Yeah, the George Foreman grill was amazing. And it's still a top seller to this day.
As a single man, when you ain't trying to cook, you throw some on that George Foreman.
Phenomenal invention, you know what I'm saying? Phenomenal branding. Make shit so much easier, grilled cheese and chicken breast, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga making burgers and shit. Remember when they brought out the shit where you can open up the top and put the buns on there?
Listen, man, shout out to George Foreman, man, an all-time great. He died a week ago. 76 years old.
76? Oh, yeah,
74 years old, man.
But yeah, man, I just watched that Thriller Manila again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, you sure I was Thriller Manila? That might have been the...
Rumble in the Jungle?
Let me see what it was.
I thought it was Thriller Manila.
It don't matter, but you watched... you talking about him and Ali?
Ali, yep.
Yeah, amazing fight.
It was.
Amazing fight. That just goes to show you how tough it was in different eras, man, that you had to go through the best to be considered the best.
Literally.
Literally,
yeah. That's where boxing is trying to go now.
They're trying to.
They're trying
to take away the 4 belts system and go back to one champion per weight division, i.e. the UFC. I don't think that's gonna be successful, but
But how do you feel about it though, personally?
I disagree with it.
Why so?
I think the UFC model is specific to that style of combat because it's not as many UFC fighters as it is boxing. Boxing doesn't have a league, so anybody can be a professional boxer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got these prospects that say they're coming out the Olympics or they're coming out of amateurs, they stars, you want to build their record up, they can fight anybody. They're not going to the top league. So these people have to be fighting from somewhere.
Yeah. So
you're going to have people that's not signed to promoters, that's not signed to whoever organization that's going to be a professional fighter. You don't have that in UFC. You're fighting people that are signed to the UFC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a lot more limited. It's like an NBA team going out and play a random rec league team.
Okay.
It's essentially what it'd be in boxing. Like you got the top big leagues beating up a bunch of bums, a bunch of rec leaguers, and then going into the regular season.
Yeah.
It don't work like that in the UFC. So I think it's going to be tough for you to eliminate 4 belts because the reason that is even built like that is so more people have an opportunity to become a champion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair
So I just think it's different.
I guess only time will tell right now. See what happens. They've been people over there in Saudi Arabia been having a bunch of fights, big name fights, big cards. So I think Terrence Crawford is fighting with them.
Facts.
Yeah, so he got a fight coming up. So
yeah, I think that's supposed to be the first fight that is gonna be sanctioned by it's called TKO.
Yep.
TKO Sports, Dana White's league, funded by his excellency Turkey Al Sheikh. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt it's gonna work, just because it's hard to understand the business of boxing, because people that's in it don't even understand.
Don't understand that at all.
You got different organizations that even call weight classes different names from organizations.
Literally.
Super welter, or you know what I'm saying, junior welter.
They got cruiserweight, that could be light heavyweight.
Yeah, it's different. So we'll see though. We'll see. Rest in peace to George though.
Definitely. In terms of music though, the highly anticipated 5-year wait, Playboi Carti has dropped his album finally.
Yes, I Am Music.
30 songs.
30 songs.
Feature. You got features with Travis Scott, Kendrick, Future,
Thug, Ty Dolla $ign is on there. The Weeknd is on there.
So you listen to it, right?
Of course.
How many times you listen to it? You listen to it all the way through, all 30 songs?
Absolutely, several times, man. It's the #1 album in the country. 298,000 first week, man. What that means is we talking about a different big three.
Woo.
That means he outsold the Drake and Party album. That means he's right around the last album that Kendrick sold,
which was 319.
And I want to say he outsold J. Cole's last. Well, he definitely outsold J. Cole's last project, but that was supposed to be a mixtape, whatever. She does. We'll see. But J. Cole usually do around the 300s. And the Tyler Creators, all that. So we are talking about a hottest rapper in America, in the world conversation. We talking about
hottest. I mean, in America, nigga, in the world right now.
That's what I'm saying.
This nigga dropped snippets, got the world singing this shit.
We are dealing with a different tier. Like, this ain't just no internet cool dude no more. We are talking about a superstar level talent.
Listen, his snippets have been ringing off louder than people's songs and albums.
He is the go-to feature now. The Kanye, the Weeknd, the biggest artist in the world, the Camila Cabellas, running to him for guest features now.
And for him to say nothing on the track. But
hey, listen, man. I remember even Solange when it got him. You know what I'm saying? Even Tyler, the Creator, when it got him.
Definitely did.
Come on, man.
Didn't he win a Grammy off that?
He won a Grammy for something. I don't know what he got a Grammy.
I thought it was off that song, but you know.
You might be right.
So I mean,
all I know is, man, 5 years, he definitely delivered. In my opinion, this is his best body of work by far. Very diverse production. Different sounds on here. You got rock star music.
Heavy metal rap.
Heavy metal rap. You got the smooth auto tune vibe. You got the hip hop club shit. Like, I'm just trying to turn up strip club music. You got everything.
Yeah, he's what I will say. You know, the album's not for me. I mean, it's cool to listen to. It's not something I'm just put on every time that I want to hear some music, but it's good. He's very, and in terms of like what all the rappers that are out now, especially like, you know, sometimes like in the South, sometimes a lot of, well, not even in the South, because everybody's starting to sound the same in general. He does sound different than a lot of people. Yeah. Than most people actually. Yeah. So you know, I do give him kudos for that. He's very versatile in what he's doing. I respect it. I mean, obviously it was well worth the wait. Numbers wise.
Breaking all kind of records, all 30 songs hitting Billboard
at once, which is crazy. Yeah, never done before.
Yeah,
so I mean, I definitely respect that. I mean, you know, it sounds good though. It's a good, because I've heard some of his music before where some of that shit just doesn't sound good, but that it sounds good. Some of it can be a little too much for me sometimes.
I mean, it's music, so you know what I'm saying. There's no need to say like, hey, this is going. Everybody's not gonna like every project. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I think he deserves his praise. He deserves his credit. This is the superstar we've been looking for. We've been asking for. We talking about, like you said, somebody is completely different. He's not copying no trends. He is setting the wave. He is the future. Now, we'll see if that's a good or bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
We've seen artists that are popular, and it's been to the detriment of what came behind them. I mean,
literally.
But I think he deserves every ounce of praise and credit, award that he's gonna get, because he put together a body work that is completely unique, creative, and got everybody engaged and interested in what he has going on. That's very difficult to do.
Extremely.
It's extremely difficult to do. And shout out to Kendrick Lamar for lending his vocals and his assistance in this moment because they was saying Kendrick, if he take over the game, what they gonna do with it? He can do the same shit y'all niggas was saying he couldn't do. Get a features and get this shit jumping, because that's actually how the whole last shit got started, was a feature. Shout out to Future for like that, but that's the
my thing is like, you know what I don't like to hear though? I don't like when people forget like Future, like Kendrick's never done these type of features before with that type of artist. You know, what was it? Rich the Kid when he did New Freezer.
Yep.
That was the hottest shit going around. He did that.
Rocky fucking problems.
He did the Future mask off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like he just doesn't do that. He just goes quiet for a little bit and he don't gotta be on social media showing his life.
And that's the thing. I think that's the point. That's the point. Niggas act like, I think it's just a different era, man. People think because it ain't happened in the last week, it never happened. People think because you ain't been public for the last week and you ain't doing nothing. And people forget, they remove history very quickly. We forget things very quickly.
Very quickly, I agree. So, I mean, so you like the album though?
I love it, man. I think it's an amazing body of work. I think this is exactly what music needed. And I agree with him when he says, can't put me in a genre. I definitely think it's a genreless. I wouldn't consider it rap.
Yeah, it's a lot of different things going on in there, so I agree with you. Yeah, it's definitely not rap.
Yeah, I just think it's music, man. And I think we need artists that do have that type of thing to where they not out here trying to argue with people about, I make this the best music, or I'm the best at this, though, nigga.
I'm making good music.
I'm making music that I want to make, and people like it. I think Tyler the Creator does a lot of shit.
He definitely does.
Similar stuff. Like
yeah, I agree.
I understand why he doesn't get the same like backlash, and people act like he's just the greatest artist in the world when you got Playboi Carti that does something very similar. I mean, Tyler's not the greatest rapper in the world,
but he got more bars than Playboi.
The point is, when you listen to his album, it's songs he's not rapping at all on.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
Even the biggest shit with the earthquake, the niggas on there doing some Kanye 808s and heartbreak shit. So what are we talking about? Just need to hear that. Them wigs and shit. Come on. Listen, man, shout out to Tyler, but I think, those kind of artists, the Playboys, the Tylers, as long as y'all making music that resonates with your fan base and people, even if they not a fan, even casual listener. Yeah, keep going, man.
They're gonna do well. They're gonna do well. So I agree with that.
Great gym music, you know what I'm saying? Great pregame music.
It definitely is great.
Music.
Yeah, it is for that.
It's made for that, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely get you hype, get you some energy.
Like, turn off your fucking Nas ears and enjoy what it's supposed to be. Like, that's what music's supposed to be.
But it's supposed
niggas
to be
go to different things for different reasons, you know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Like, I can't.
If I want to hear the lyrical smirk, I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, exactly.
If I want to hear this club shit, I'm gonna go over here.
Your boy Benny and 38 Special dropped their album, I think the same day around that same week too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to hear some rapping shit.
You want to hear some rapping shit, because I did listen to that too. So, I mean, it's just two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go to Jim Jones to hit, well, you know what? Take that back, because Jim Jones be trying to do that club shit. Stop it, Jim.
Jim be trying to stay.
He still be trying to, hey, man, you old young nigga, dog. I like
Nigga Jim, boy.
Hey, Jim, you stay with the rapping, though. Stay sell drugs, nigga. Don't go back to all of that club shit no more, man.
Shout out to Jim, though.
That's a good album.
Nice little project, too.
So, yeah.
But yeah, man, kids, stop trying to listen to everything with the same ears. It's the same reason niggas ain't putting Game of Thrones next to The Office, bro. It's two different. We watch it for two different reasons, you know what I'm saying?
Agree.
That's like a nigga judging the...
That's funny as fuck, though.
Just saying. Office. Come on, bro. I'm not saying that's the greatest basketball game ever. Then, like, bro, this goddamn hockey boring as fuck. My nigga,
that's two different shit.
It's two different sports.
That's what I'm like, man, I can't watch baseball. They don't score enough.
Like,
that's not what it's supposed to be, bro. That's not what it's supposed to be. So, yeah, I definitely agree with you on that.
I think it's a great album, man. And I hope he don't wait. Well, shit.
He's going to.
I didn't mind the 5-year wait, to be honest with you, because he was so active in between those 5 years to the point, them snippets and features and all that. They just came off of #1 with Kanye. He just came off of it, and that was an amazing song.
He definitely did.
But
he was on those little quick little trips that The Weeknd had, and those sellout dates, I should say.
Travis Scott album, the Future album,
that feeding joint, So he's been coming off a very, very hot past 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah, he been steaming it. To me, I can make an argument he's the #1 rapper in the world right now.
Okay.
I would favor Kendrick, but Playboi Carti's impact, his effect is something a little bit different.
Very much so, I agree.
It's something a little bit different. Only reason because that Kendrick shit, a lot of it is attached to Drake, and it's always got some shit going on. People gonna have something to say in this comparison. Playboi ain't got no comparison
at all. There's nothing that
it ain't nothing to
he's
bring up
involved
when,
in,
when you start talking about Playboi Carti other than his music or what he been doing. So
very true.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, we still on music. Rappers are still out here being hoodlums.
Yes, they are.
Rappers are still being out here being hoodlums. So, Sheff G just got 5 years for attempted murder.
I'll leave that to you. I don't keep up with Sheff G.
I actually don't keep up with him either. I've listened to some of his music, but I'm not
rapper.
he ain't really like my favorite rapper. However,
why y'all don't support New York rappers no more, bro?
I do support New York rappers. However, I can't.
Who you support?
Benny.
Still?
Griselda? Yeah, I support
I
him.
ain't heard you say nothing about the
No,
last project.
What's Gun just dropped
I'm
out
talking
too.
about the 38 special Benny that they just dropped.
They just dropped it,
With a
yeah.
documentary too.
I didn't get a chance to watch the documentary.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, bro.
That don't mean I ain't supporting them. I just didn't get a chance to.
So when they drop their latest and greatest, you don't want to promote it because you don't support it.
That's not.
That shit been out for weeks.
That's cool. Let me digest it first.
You ain't watched this shit.
Oh, I didn't watch the documentary.
That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't get that far yet. I got other shit that I could be watching right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's why the game is fucked up, man. Y'all don't support your own.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
That's why Benny falling off.
Nah, he just hasn't. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't put out anything that was as good as it could be.
Because y'all don't support it.
That ain't got nothing to do with support.
He dropped like 3 projects the last year.
I've listened to him.
And ain't supported.
I am support. I still listen to shits all day. I got all the streams, nigga.
Summertime Butch. That's what you rocking?
I am rocking that, but I actually rocked the actual album, the debut album.
The Everybody Can't Go. Shit was trash, nigga.
That shit was actually alright. I still listen to that shit.
Trash.
That shit still alright.
Fuck out of here.
But no, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Sheff G, he pled guilty to attempted murder and conspiracy in exchange for 5 years in prison.
Conspiracy what? Conspiracy for what?
No, just attempted murder and conspiracy.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, his whole little gang was they were named in a 140 count indictment for allegedly committing shootings, possession of guns, and using stolen cars during shooting against gang rivals. And man, y'all niggas, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about these young niggas, man. They just be out here just doing whatever at this point.
I mean, it's just the young niggas. We got the whole LA 60 Rolling Crips.
Bro, oh, yeah.
I don't even know the fuck what's the name, man? Rolling 60s?
Rolling 60s.
The Crips, Big U, Brick Baby, Loose, all of them just got picked up on charges.
Oh yeah, whole RICO charge.
We got Yella Beezy arrested for capital murder charges on rapper Mo 3. We got
Oh yeah, Lil Durk still in there for.
Lil Durk is in prison. He just released his album.
Murder of Hire.
For murder for hire. And that was connected to another rapper, his crew as well. Shout out to Quando Rondo. Thank God he's turned his life around.
Yeah, he's out of that shit.
Defended himself, and they tried to kill him for defending himself, but that's neither here nor there.
Jeez.
So what you make of all these artists getting arrested and getting taken off the streets in loads? There's a bunch of niggas getting locked up for shit that they be rapping about. That's the type of stuff they rap about and brag about.
Yeah, I'm actually okay with it. Because at this point in time, when do you decide that you change your life? When do you decide that this money is, I finally got a chance to get out from here? I was doing this, like, a lot of these people are doing things to make money, making ends meet, trying to feed their family, and that's how they're getting by selling drugs, doing this and that for money. Now that you're able to do something legal and get out that street shit, I'm not returning back to that shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Go move somewhere else and let my money and my family be taken care of. You up 100, not 100 M's, but some of these rappers up 5, 10 M's, and first thing they do is want to go and hire somebody to go kill my rival. And if I don't gotta see you, I ain't gotta see you. I don't give a fuck what kind of beef we had in the hood when I was broke. Nigga, we don't speak the same language at this point in time. I'm in a different room.
So you saying they should do what? So as soon as they get to a certain level of money, or what? What are you saying the
For me,
plan of action should be?
When you get to a certain level of money,
which is what?
I think it depends on what that certain level of money is for everybody else. Because everybody doesn't have the same goal of how much money they want, or how much money is going to suffice for them to be okay, and for them to actually get who they want to be with and who they want to like take care of. It just everybody's money is different. But whenever you get to a certain point where hey, you can not only move out the hood for yourself, but you can, if you want to take your family with you, well, you can take your family with you and provide them a better life. You should remove yourself from that I'm not saying forget where you come from because that's what made you. But you need to remove yourself from that type of life because all it's gonna do is do like everybody else. They already tell you in the top of most drug shows or just in life. They say there's only 1 or 2 ways out of the game. You either go to jail or you die.
So what do you say to the Quando, Rondo, and King Von situation to where neither one of them are from Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
The shooting goes down in Atlanta.
Right.
Pop Smoke is not from LA.
Right.
He gets killed in LA. Biggie's not from LA. All that goes way back.
Well,
so what do we say about that?
So
Were they still around that?
See now, so the Pop Smoke was different.
Why is it different?
Because so, for instance, we take it back to the Biggie and the Pac thing, right?
Okay.
Biggie and Pac, they were literally in the beef where people were being harmed on multiple occasions. So going out there,
their people were. Was Biggie? Did Biggie contribute to that beef?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a back and forth between them two, where people got harmed. And so if I'm in Tyson, if I got a beef with you from whatever hood I'm from, and I go to your hood or you come to my hood, that to me that's you're antagonizing, you're instigating it, and it's warranted for whatever happens.
Okay.
So that's the same thing, the Quando Rondo and the King Von situation. Unfortunately, they were in the same place at the same time. I don't know if everyone knew, but that's what happens when you bring the two people that are beefing and they come head to a head. The Pop Smoke thing was more of somebody seems like he got set up, not unknowingly. Opposed, like you didn't see him having any beef out there. You didn't see him doing this and that. It was more, I went out there, I went shopping, I'm kicking it with my peoples. Mm-hmm. I got an Airbnb and somebody run through here and kill me. To me, that's a little bit different where I'm actually removed myself from that. I'm out here just trying to live life.
So that's kind of the point I'm making. So I'm saying, what do you say to those situations where they do exactly what you say? They remove themselves. But typically what happens is, if you listen to Pop Smoke music, a lot of the stuff that happened to him, that's the type of shit he was rapping about.
Yeah.
Running down and doing something I got to put my hands on you, shooting you, all this. I'm a gang member.
Right.
Cool. That type of shit that he raps about
is putting that aura in the air.
I'm just saying in the sense, like, how many times has a nigga like Childish Gambino been in LA? He's a rapper too. You see what I'm saying? That those stories are not usually associated with them type of guys.
Very
where
true.
somebody's running your Airbnb and they getting shot in the shot. So that's what I'm saying. So even if you remove yourself, doesn't that whatever you was doing and the way you was living before still follow you?
It can to an extent. To an extent, because I mean, the same thing. You look at somebody like, who can I put into that place? Look at the Jays and the Nas, who talked about what they did and removed themselves, and nothing has happened. So those are little things. Or you take somewhere like a P&B Rock, who he's I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about, but he had been living for a while, and then one day somebody randomly run up on him,
correct,
try to rob him and kill him.
Yeah.
So, there's certain things where sometimes things just happen and there's out of your control. To me, it's more about the things that you can't control when you're looking at some of these rappers that are doing things that they can't control. When I'm still going back to the hood and I'm the one getting arrested for shooting somebody. I'm the one calling and hiring somebody to murder somebody. I'm the one getting the drop on this person. And I'm 10 M's up, but I still want the drop on this person because I got a beef from 20 years ago.
Right.
So it's things like that. Where, like, look at the Gotti and Young Dolph situation. Y'all been beefing.
Exactly, yeah.
Y'all keep beefing, and I'm making too much money to continue to beef with you at that point for me personally.
So because Dolph is the one that was the victim in that situation multiple times.
Yeah.
Multiple times. So should he just not go to his hood no more? Because that's where.
And unfortunately, sometimes that's what happens. You kind of got to remove yourself from the hood because a lot of times out of 10, a lot of people, what's been said, and we've seen it happen on multiple times, you end up dying in your own hood. You end up going back trying to be, this person, trying to be a savior, trying to be great, but niggas gonna continue to hate from you in the hood.
Yeah.
The niggas that you grew up with don't necessarily want to see you succeed.
Yeah.
They give you the game because you're at the same level as them until you get past them, and now niggas don't want to see that because you ain't take them with you. And so that's where you end up dying in your own hood. I personally, you can't always go back. You can sometimes you need to do it from a distance. If you want to give back, you got people that you can send out there and, hey, build this, do that.
So what happens in the Nipsey situation where he was perfectly fine and said he's building up his community and this random shit happens with everybody he loves around him.
And that's why I say there's certain circumstances that are out of your control. That there's nothing that you can do about it. And that's actually life in general. There's going to be things that just happen that's out of your control.
Because his brother's still out there doing the same
doing
work.
the same exact thing.
Right.
So, those are things that you can't, that's out of your control. But if I, knowingly, what I'm saying is that if I have beef in my hood, why go back? Like, think about, like, right now, where you from. Like, if you go back to the south side knowingly, like, let's say you up 10, 15, 20 mil, and you knowingly have beef in your hood, why would you go back?
That makes no sense.
I said the same thing.
No, I'm playing.
But yeah.
But no, I get what you're saying. I'm just asking what for the young kids that we've been saying this shit for years. We've been saying the same thing for however long. The cycle has not stopped. The cycle has gotten worse, if anything. So what can they take from these instances where we saying, well, it's not people just getting killed now.
Yeah.
It's also the feds doing the job they're
supposed to be doing, yeah.
And getting these niggas off the streets.
But y'all also giving the feds information. All y'all niggas is doing is posting everything you fucking do. You rap nigga, you literally went and shot somebody and got in the studio that same night and released a song and a video about you shooting and killing this nigga.
It's always been going on though.
But listen, there wasn't social media. You
niggas is rapping about it though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you have to, at some point in time, the feds had to do their job to prove it. These niggas are doing the feds' job by, I'm standing on this nigga grave.
But hold on. Wasn't it whole documentaries called Beef about what niggas was doing to each other in the streets in real time?
Yeah, that was.
Wasn't Cameron and all them niggas talking about, I seen you throw up the Rockefellers out before you put bullets in me? Wasn't that going on too? Hood affair. We had our shit out here was hood affairs. That's what we had.
Bro, yeah, we had beef there.
Y'all had the Smack DVD and all that shit. Wasn't all that shit going on too?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is it social media or is it the fact that these people want to get credit for the shit that they do, and they just don't want to face the consequences?
I agree with that. Completely.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, completely.
Because you can't be like, nah, I'm the toughest nigga ever. I do this and I do that, and I did do that to this person and this person, and then get mad when the police be like, oh, you did that to this person and this person. You're going to jail.
Going to jail. I agree. Get them niggas off the streets. You fucking retard. I mean, sorry, I didn't say that, but
I agree. I'm agreeing with you. I just want to know what's the real lesson here, because we keep seeing this shit. But yes, get these niggas off the street.
Get them off the
These niggas is criminals. They kill people. They fucking up good venues. The clubs is getting like, come on, bro.
Man, hold on. Excuse me, guys. I'll call you back. I'm recording right now. But get them off the street, though.
Get these niggas off.
Get them off the street.
These fucking criminals. Enough of that. That whole tough guy, kill everybody in your family shit is corny, man. It's always been corny. Nobody likes it. It don't bring nobody no joy. It don't bring nobody no money. It's just a bunch of destruction. We fucking up the community, man. But enough of it.
And all y'all doing is trickling down to the young niggas that's following y'all. And it keeps getting younger and younger. You got 12-year-olds shooting 12-year-olds in the face. It's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, you barely in 5th, 6th grade and you over here shooting somebody in the face.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Niggas don't even make it out of elementary school at this point.
Speaking of that, Sauce Walker and his artists on their visit to Memphis, I believe they were booked for a show, walkthrough or something. And we all know Sauce Walker is one of the most public people with his branding and where he go. He like does a lot of promotions. You know what I'm saying? And he builds a lot of his local artists or whoever up to try to get them in a position to get money like he's getting it and live a good life, successful life.
Right.
He goes to Memphis with his artist Sayso P, which is Sayso P's hometown actually. And they end up getting shot. And Sayso P loses his life in his hometown of Memphis. And Sauce Walker gets shot as well.
There's a lot of skeptical, different information that's coming out about it. They're saying that he ran off with some money. They also said that they were bragging about, hey, yo, y'all say I can't come here, but I'm here. There's a bunch of just different things going around about that. It's unfortunate. There was also something that stated that where they shot them both and they saw that it was Sauce Walker and they left him alone.
That's interesting. I ain't hear that.
Yeah, so it's a bunch of different, thoughts and, just conspiracies out there about what happened and how it happened. It's unfortunate that another person had to lose their life, especially like you said, in their hometown. But again, sometimes it's like if I got beef wherever I'm from, wherever I know I might got beef, where it's that type of beef, it ain't just like, rap beef and like real life beef is two different things. If we just out here just barring up against each other, and I'm just, we just rapping, cool, whatever. But when I know that you out here, your whole story and everything that you do is really out here. You out here killing people, and if we doing that same thing and I'm trying to get out of that life, I'm not going back to wherever that is. Especially if that's your brand and your makeup. When he's really be out here killing people. You look at King Von, he was really a murderer. Yeah. He really had bodies on his name that he was, like, it's not just like, oh, allegedly. Like, he really had bodies on him. So it's like, I would just stay away, dog.
Let's hear what Sauce Walker has to say about it, man.
Try to speak out to the people that ignorance is not the answer every time.
It's not.
Violence, death, murder. That shit cool with niggas rapping about it, niggas living, and I'm a nigga that's for all that shit. I ain't finna never sit up here and act like, try to speak out to the people that.
So, wild to say. I don't know how I feel about that.
And we look at you like, you're a big Houston guy.
Damn, so Texas guy.
Texas guy, you know what I'm saying? So we were just like, damn. A lot of niggas call me like, damn, fool, I hope they don't fuck up my money out there in Houston. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna feel about it? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was really like,
I stay really fucked up about this shit. Like,
they hurt.
I don't get touched. Like, I ain't on no tough shit. I ain't.
No, it was real.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just real, like, I'm protected at all costs type of person. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get touched. I don't get bothered. I don't get into beefs or controversies with their turn violent or anything like that. The people that's within the 30-mile radius around me, everybody is not going to allow this to happen, period. So
Exactly.
for me, taking it, you know what I'm saying, the taking the lead and the trust on my own to put my safety and my life in my brother's hand in his hometown, in his city and state, knowing that he possibly got his own, you know what I'm saying, troubles and controversies, beefs, whatever so it may be going on in the streets. I'm just looking past all of that and looking like I'm gonna stand next to my brother the way he's standing next to me, because it's a possibility that I can have my own demons of complications of rivalries in my city. It just so happened that all my business taken care of and I'm gonna allow it to keep going.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I took the risk and came to my brother's hometown with him.
And again, that's the unfortunate part sometimes when you go, even with that, I'm coming to your city where I'm coming unknowingly that you still got beefs that you ain't never handled, and now I'm a victim. Fortunately enough, he was able to keep his life, so Walker was, but now you lose yours. It's one of those things where, it's like a double-edged sword. Just sometimes, you gotta leave well enough alone.
Yeah.
You gotta leave well enough alone. That's all I say, like just unfortunate where niggas in your city don't always want to see you. Your people's close to you sometimes don't always want to see you succeed. And if you're coming from those type of backgrounds and those type of environments where niggas is really out here getting how they live and just really can only, we only got one or two options. We either shooting or killing or, selling some drugs or something. That's real life that you can't escape from sometimes. So you gotta leave that shit well enough alone. If you make enough money to get yourself out of there, you gotta get out of there.
So what's your opinion on what he said? Because he said something that's a very interesting perspective on. I mean, I'm trusting you as a brother, as a friend of mine, to make sure I'm not in any situation that's gonna put either of us in harm's way. But I can only go off your word, and now I'm in a situation to where I could have lost my life, and I also feel bad and guilty because you lost your life. But this was something you supposed to be prepared for. You supposed to avoid at all costs. How does that person look at that? Because that's kind of the same shit that was happening with Troy Ave and what's his name? The dude that passed away, his bodyguard / friend.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
Because a lot of the family was mad at Troy Ave. They said he shouldn't have started the fight or whatever. But it's like, I mean, the old boy brought a gun in the club.
Yeah.
So you probably should be aware of, like, you know what I'm saying, not to get into a physical altercation. But the point is, how do you look at that as a person that survived that, also as the family of the victim that passed away? Supposedly he ran off with let's just say it is, he did something to somebody and they were looking to get after him.
Right.
He knows that he's going into the city with somebody else that's very valuable and they give him opportunity, and now they're in this predicament.
All right, so let me look at it from the Sauce Walker point of view that I survived and that cool. I'm pissed for one because, like you said, I put my trust in you because, like, for instance, you've come to my city and I've handled everything in accordance where you are okay. I'm letting you know, hey, whatever's going on, you're gonna be good. I would feel that same. I feel like you should have that same respect enough for me to say, hey, yo, you are coming here. Let me tell you what it is. I have X, Y, and Z going on. So now you can prepare yourself, or you can make a decision. Hey, maybe I don't come this time, or yo, let me make calls. Let me get this type of security. Let me make sure that all of our squares, like all our ducks in a row, where this doesn't happen.
Right.
Same thing with the family. Like, you know, to me, I feel like the family can't be mad at Sauce Walker. For a few reasons.
Well, but what about him going and doing interviews talking about it in the sense of like putting it into context to where like he's not pointing the finger, but he's also holding his brother accountable.
That's, to me, it's unfortunate because he did lose his life, so he's not able to speak on it. But
right.
From my point of view, I'm telling what it is from where I see it.
Do you think that's the responsible thing to do?
Like,
do you think that's the first thing you should do after your brother loses his life and you get shot?
So no, I don't think that. So
you think
I think
the first thing you should do is do an interview.
It's the first of all, I'm not speaking for a long time though. I just almost lost my life too, so I gotta put that in perspective of like. But you know, Sauce Walker's also part of that life that's been over that. So you know, he's like, oh yo, it's another day. Let me just tell y'all what happened, and I think that's how he's going about it. With somebody losing their life, I don't think the first thing that you do is go out there and speak about it. But sometimes when you put things in perspective, that's also given, to me, I look at it as where for future people that this might happen to or the past, I'm holding somebody accountable like, yo, if y'all gonna be doing this, taking people to your hood and doing all of this who got you out and you wanna do all of this, hold yourself accountable and be responsible where you know you got somebody else's life in your hands as well. You know, if I go to the South Sides with you, I would hope that you got enough respect to say like, yo, this is what's going on, this is whatnot's going on. Now you got to make a decision for yourself. Yeah. Because once you tell me now, as an adult, as a grown man, I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Or, I'm gonna sit this one out this time. Let me know when you back and we link. And especially if you did enough to take me out the hood, and you put money in my pocket, and you allow me to change my life and my family's life, there should be some type of accountability where, bro, this might go down, so I'm letting you know. Let me take the precaution so this doesn't happen. Because I know wherever else I go, I'm good.
Right.
So
this is another clip I wanted to play. He was talking about like he had no plans of like trying to have some revenge or retaliate simply based off let me see.
And I'm damn near getting emotional right now thinking about the shit that I can't retaliate because that's not righteous. Because my brother had his own.
You're watching Peacock Media.
Nigga gotta respect, and a motherfucker had the opportunity to make me 100% accountable for the same thing that they felt, whatever the situation is. Because I still don't know what the situation is with my brother, but whatever it was, they could have held me the same level of accountable that they did him and took my life for no reason the same way. Whatever that his was taken for. So. At the end of the day, I got to be a man and be an honorable gangster and respect the fact that I put myself in a place where I wasn't supposed to be standing and sitting there. But as a gangster and as a brother, I'm going to stand next to my brother no matter whatever this nigga got going on, or whatever his personal beefs or problems is. We shook hands and became in the same alliance before that, then I got to adapt and adopt your problems to a certain extent too. So I put my name on your face, you represent my company, I represent you. I gotta inherit some of your problems. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm in an entire different city and state where I have no information or dealings or ties to understand what's the real issue that's going on. And before I send my people into the motherfucking woods blind, just out of anger and you know what I'm saying, just honor and just want to make a retaliation move just to prove a point. I'd rather be a leader and use this example and show that, yeah, I got the power y'all got the respect, y'all got the money to continue on this chaos and this foolishness, but I rather use my position and what I went through as an example of, is this shit really worth it? Like, was taking my brother's life really worth it? Is me trying to retaliate and prove a point for some niggas for some Instagram comments and some posts, or did you slide for him, this and that? Like, a nigga been doing this shit since a nigga was a teenager, bro, adolescent.
And see, I respect that because that's where I feel like a lot of these other niggas don't do, of taking accountability and say, hey, yo, yeah, we've been doing this. I've been out here doing this wild shit. You've been doing this. We all doing this, but I got a second chance at not doing this. Why is it worth it?
I mean,
that's, look at somebody, for instance, right? If Dirk took that route of saying, hey, is this really worth it? There should be a totally different conversation of what's going on.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things like, yo, am I here just because of all this Instagram comments saying this person saying that? I need to slide for this person. Whoa. Somebody already lost their life.
Yeah.
Somebody already lost their life, though. Dirk, you've been going back and forth in jail for mad long. We know who your people is. We know, cool. You did what you had.
Not only that, to add to your point, it's not like Quando Rondo was out there looking to try to harm somebody. He was minding his business, and your man...
You ran down on him.
And I mean, you gotta hold him accountable for it. I mean, what do you expect somebody to do in that situation? It's 20 of y'all. He's a street dude too.
Literally, I know, and when it's 20 of y'all niggas don't always keep fighting.
But that's what they say, man. That's why they say street dudes. They look guys that really are willing to go there because everybody's not built like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't grow up like that. Everybody doesn't subscribe to that.
Absolutely.
But for the people that do, they look for every reason to avoid that because they know what it comes with.
What it comes with, literally.
So I do agree. I respect the decision, what he said from a perspective, like he's talking to dudes that is going to look at it differently. He's talking to dudes that's going to, you know what I'm saying, bro, you got touched, you can do this. And
yeah,
it's like at the end of the day, bro, I'm an adult. You know what I'm saying? If things come with consequences, I'm just fortunate. Like he said, they could have took my life.
They could have took my life, yeah.
I was not in a position to defend myself. They could have took my life. And hey man, I just think it's time for people to start looking at all these things happening in real time. And Young Thug luckily avoided like 20 plus years in prison.
Absolutely.
Like 20 of them dudes avoided a lot of time in prison.
They definitely did.
You know what I'm saying? We got people facing life. You got all these things that don't end up for happiness in your family. No wealth. No, nothing good comes from all this street shit folks be doing. It's another way to go about that.
Absolutely, I agree.
It's just changing your mindset, but just a lot of life lessons, bro. It's as simple as that, man. It's some people got a chance to make a change, and some people will never get a chance to change their mind because they're gone. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to all.
It's just unfortunate. The last thing I'll say, I just feel like everybody needs to think. I think that's what it comes down to. Just have a second thought. Think,
yeah.
You know how your parents always used to say, think before you speak?
Facts, yeah.
It's one of those things,
think before you react.
Exactly. Or even when you're younger, the funny thing, when you'd be that 20-second nut can turn into a lifetime of problems, when you have a kid, whatever, right? So it's one of those things where just think before you do something. Think, all right, hey, what's going to be the next outcome of this? Cool, I got away with doing this, but what's next?
And all these dudes that killing people, they getting caught, man.
You're getting caught immediately. You're not doing a good job at killing nobody.
And to his point, is it really worth it, bro? Is it really worth now? It's what they said now, we going to lose 2 lives, yours and mine. Like, it's over, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we're going to cut it right there. Get right.
Food's gold. But before we get into basketball, I still want to talk about, music.
Okay.
Trey Songz.
What's up with Trey, man? What's going on with Trey?
Trey Songz had, he was having a concert, on stage. Somebody decided to jump up there, give him a little bro hug, put his arm around him. And Trey Songz turned around, the little softest push ever.
Yeah, that nigga did not move.
Did not move at all. And then he waited for security to give him that little nasty ass. That was one of the worst stance I've seen. And you waited until that nigga was 40 feet away for you to...
So this can't be the Trey Songz that was fucking up Jacquees over there in Dubai. I don't even know if niggas remember that. This nigga
he put them hands and feet on Jacquees.
Got on.
That nigga face is all fucked up.
Said nigga Trey Songz fucked me up. I'm not posting that.
Yeah, that's. Hold on. I'm gonna ask you. That's a good question, right?
What's wrong with this nigga Jacquees, man?
If you get into a fight and it comes like, all right, once the pod take off, right now we know we got a name, right?
Right.
So you get into a little, what I'm saying, kerfuffle with somebody, and they got the best of you, and it's all on social media.
They got.
How are you addressing it?
You gotta take the jokes with it, man. You gotta laugh at yourself, man. This is really as simple as that, because you're not gonna win, and niggas gonna forget about it the next week, bro.
Are you going on social media like Jacquees did, like yo?
Never.
Alright.
Ain't nobody expecting me to be the toughest nigga no way. And I done seen boxers beat niggas up and still get clowned for it. So you win the fight and still get roasted. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lose-lose. So listen, man. Nigga beat me up. I'm still alive, nigga. Fuck him. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak his ass back.
Yeah, I'm saying
I might just go Freddie Gibbs, to be honest. Well, Freddie Gibbs kind of went crazy. He's showing the gun and all that shit.
He kept
joking.
You got spazzed out.
He ribs. They fucked him up over them ribs, boy.
Face off. Eyes closed and shit. Give me your chain, dog.
And look who winning now. Freddie still got the better name in music.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That last album was crazy.
Yeah, Freddie's last album was.
Niggas don't give a fuck about all that beating up shit, man.
At all, dog. They don't give a damn.
They do not give a fuck. So who really won? You mean?
Yeah, they said Jim Jones put hands to feet on him too.
I know.
Yeah.
Prime 112.
Yeah, they did. It was a prime 112, right? Medium rare, nigga.
He tried to make a whole album off it. Come on, man. That's the problem, man. Being corny is the only way you gonna lose, man. That's as simple as that.
Agree.
Just be funny and be talented, and people will forget. I promise you. We've seen niggas do more embarrassing shit.
We can still talk about fights though.
Wow.
Stephen A. LeBron, they still beat.
Man.
Whose side you on?
I gotta rock with Brian, man.
Okay.
I gotta rock with Brian, man.
Okay.
So nigga approached Stephen A. A few weeks ago at the middle of the game, third quarter.
Nigga looked over there like,
you know what I'm saying? It was
nigga.
Right. I didn't even know it was that big of a deal to Stephen A. Of course, he got on TV and said, "Oh, it went viral. What happened?" He went and told the whole story.
He has to address it.
He told his side of the story. He continued to do this for weeks, interview after interview, podcast after podcast. He's still talking about this shit.
This is gold.
Okay, cool. We got it. So LeBron, who doesn't do this ever, finally goes on Stephen A.'s arch nemesis, his number one competitor on ESPN, Pat McAfee's show, and has the LeBron versation. Hour-long interview. Unfiltered,
14 and 37 seconds, some shit like that.
Uncut, probably the least politically correct we've seen LeBron in a public eye in maybe ever or in years at the very least.
But really quick, I can understand why Stephen A. beef with Pat McAfee though.
Why?
Not only do you get your own show,
okay,
you getting paid however much,
okay,
and your shit unfiltered. You can say whatever the fuck you want on his show. I can't do that over here.
That's the lane he chose. Remember, Pat McAfee was doing his own shit.
He was.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like he started with on TV. He
was
doing his own shit. And then they got him
the
the deal because he was killing.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I can understand. I'll be beefing him too. Like, damn, dog. I can't even do this.
Man, he got his 10 million. He got his 10 million a year.
Yeah, but
he got his money.
Pat McAfee's making how much a year for him?
No. Let's look it up.
I'm pull it up. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, LeBron has his hour-long conversation. He really was talking about several things over the course of us, but had like maybe a 3-4 minute segment explaining his reaction to the whole interaction, saying he dissed Stephen A. it was pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? He kind of he made him look bad. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a little damn. I'm like, damn, LeBron kind of hard on Stephen A. Smith. Let me see what he had to say.
Pat McAfee making about 17 a year. He had an 85 5 years.
Here we go.
LeBron just went in on Stephen A. Smith.
He's like on a Taylor Swift tour run right now. I wasn't going to address it, but since the video came out, I feel the need to address it. Are you kidding me? If there's one person that couldn't wait till the video to drop so you could address it, it's your ass.
Holy shots fired. Braun then said that the sports personality missed the entire point of the confrontation, saying that he doesn't have a problem with...
Let that nigga talk, man.
Please.
I don't want to hear you.
God damn it.
Which leads obviously to you and Stephen A. Hey, legit, that feels like a moment that had been brewing for a long time.
He's a loudmouth little bitch.
Yeah.
They put the AI on that shit, man.
Hey, that was funny.
He's like on a Taylor Swift
My bad.
tour run right now.
Oh, yeah.
Started off with, I didn't want to address it. Are you kidding me? If there's one person that couldn't wait to the video to drop so you could address it, it's your ass. Like, seriously, never would I ever not allow people to talk about the sport, criticize players about what they do on the court. That is your job. Mm-hmm. But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. He's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about him.
So Stephen A, of course, man, it's the biggest athlete in the world. He's gonna react. He went on his own podcast and said, if a nigga would have touched me, I would have swung on his ass. I'm gonna put hands and feet on LeBron. That's what he said.
Can you address what he said before, though?
Hold on, let me tell the whole story, now I'll address what he said. Then he got on TV the next day and just started going crazy, saying, LeBron, I ain't bring up the fact you won that Kobe Memorial. You won that D-Wade goddamn Hall of Fame shit. You won at the statue present. You won all the, what do you call them? A two-faced it, backstabbing, all type of shit, man. Called him a liar.
LeBron was at Kobe's Memorial.
He was. Yeah, Stephen A had to apologize for lying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Stephen A did say something prior to him saying that he would have swung on him. He said that LeBron would have threw his ass around.
That's not what I heard. And that's not what I heard.
Because he
said he would have put hands and feet.
Because that's the only thing that they clipped.
He said he
watched the whole thing.
If you're gonna be, Stephen A said I would have fucked LeBron up had he approached me in that way.
Hold on, so
he said the nigga really tried me in front of public because he was scared. That's what he said. I'm telling you what he said.
You seen LeBron post that footage of Stephen A boxing that little shit?
Listen, man.
Stephen A put them hands and feet on you. Yeah. What you gonna do with Stephen A approach, you know?
Stephen A said shit was 10 years ago and I've been training. Run up on me and see what happened. That's exactly what he said. Nigga said, run up on me and see what happened.
Nigga said, I was swinging him because I don't play like that.
I gotta side with LeBron on this, man. Stephen A looked like the dude that just had a moment that's really sitting. You ever had like a tense moment or a heated moment and it didn't go too far, but then you thought about it later, you got more mad, like, damn, I should have did this, I should have did that. I should have slapped that nigga. Cause like you can get over it if you didn't keep seeing the video. But these niggas calling me a bitch.
Yo,
I ain't scared of this nigga.
You know what's funny?
I should have been.
I'll tell you something that happened. It was a little while ago, right? It was about maybe give or take maybe 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm out. It's me, 3 of my homeboys. My ex is with me, and my boy, he had his girl with him, right?
Yeah.
We inside of a spot, and it's crowded as hell. But we got a table, and the girls decide to go to the bathroom. They come back, and I'm like, damn, I know it takes long for girls, but the hell yeah. I happen to look up, and they come through, but they have to walk through 3 dudes. And I just see talking.
Yeah.
And then I see Shorty point at me, and she starts walking over. I will say this might have been my fault that it kind of instigated, but I was drinking a little bit.
Yeah.
I decided, I was like, man, I gotta piss anyway. I could have walked this way. Nah, nigga, I walked straight through. I beeline that way. So now I'm on the way back. And the boy tapped me, was like, yo, that's your girl. I ain't even know.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's cool. So the nigga was like, fuck that nigga. Fuck me? Hey, nigga, fuck you, fuck him, fuck all of y'all. We can do this. And then now everybody's like, how my boy come over there oh shit, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
So now it's a little back and forth. I'm like, yo, man, I tried to stay your man, but you know what? You's a bitch. Let's fight.
Yeah.
They was like, hey, man, let's go. So we leave. And I'm like, all right, I'm cool. We leave.
Yeah.
I get to the crib, take a drink. And then something said something. And I'm like, man, fuck them niggas. Let's go back. I want to fight the niggas now. I should have slapped the fuck out of all these niggas.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah. I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie. I was upset, dog. Nigga took 3 more shots. I was like, man, Ooh, if I order.
Niggas off that street aggressive, angry drunk ass nigga, man. Oh my god, that's what I felt like Stephen A was going through. Man. I just think he was in that moment, and especially as dudes, we got pride, we got ego.
You got pride and ego. That shit get the best of you every time,
bro. Nobody like no grown man with the pride and ego is ever gonna feel comfortable feeling like a bitch, like somebody's making him like less than a man.
Like,
hold on, nigga.
Nigga, what?
Hold on, you said that nigga too hard. What's up with you, bro? You good?
Excuse me? Nigga, yo, you know what I do to you, nigga?
Hold on, bro. You stepping on my shoes and shit like, yo, you the smallest thing. You don't respect a nigga's space. Now
you can't say excuse me,
like,
move.
nigga, get the fuck out of here. But
start throwing a little elbow and shit.
Exactly, like, yo,
what's up with you?
Yo, my nigga shit.
Yo, last time I went to Tampa, there was somebody that was just standing too close. He kept bagging into me. Hey, you good?
Exactly.
Nigga looked up quick.
You gotta make that decision because sometimes it really just be a goofy drunk dude that you know ain't not no threat, but it's like, my nigga, I don't know if I need to get aggressive.
No, his two friends said, oh shit, this nigga drunk. Hey, nigga, we're gonna take him out of here. I was like, oh, my fault, dude.
This nigga off of me, man, move.
That's to turn violent now.
Exactly.
Take a cup of water, nigga.
That shit was funny because we went to that little theater shit. I forgot, Don reminded me that we went to the theater one day and the person there told us the wrong theater to go into. Okay. We checked in. So we pulled in. I'm not even like paying attention to the movie or nothing. I just walked in. I'm trying to find a seat. You know, be dark as shit.
Yeah.
So I walked up to the seat and I saw these two dudes. I'm like, y'all in the wrong seat. Get up. I didn't even think about it. I'm just like, yo, get up. Like some young, it was like some maybe teenagers. I don't know how they were. They got up. They looked confused. I'm like, nah, get up. It's our seat. They moved. Sat there for like 3 minutes. I'm like, hold on. What the fuck is this? We in the wrong movie. We got up. I went back to the shit. Oh, we went to the wrong shit. And I got mad because the lady told me. I'm like, damn, you made me say that to the. But then I thought about it. I'm like, what would I do if somebody told me to get up? And I know for sure.
Is your seat, nigga?
No, I'm not getting up. Go get the usher.
So I would have pulled up my phone. Hey, yo, stop this movie, nigga. Hey, nigga, it's my seat, nigga.
Go get the usher and tell him where your seat is, nigga. I'm sitting down. The movie already started. I just thought that shit was funny.
No.
Because that's some ego shit.
It is because
I know I'm not moving. No.
On last Friday, I went to this fucking G League game.
Yeah.
And some of the seats they have is general admission, but some of them you actually got seats.
Yeah.
We actually had a seat. So I go down there, they get a whole row full, and I'm like, alright. So I think I'm tripping. So I called, I said, yo, I got seats next to y'all, right? It was like, oh no, you had the row behind us, but somebody sitting here. Hey, tell them move. Nah. Alright, I'll tell them. So I go down there, and I double look at my phone just to make sure. Look down at the shit, I said, hey, I got seats. Which ones? 10, 11. Niggas look back, looking back. Oh, right here. Hey, they said this ain't seat.
I would have just like that too.
But she's not even talking to an usher. She talking like her people.
Yeah,
like,
it's a shit.
So I'm like, hold on. I'm looking at my shit. So now I'm thinking like maybe I'm just like bullshit. So I'm like, hold on. Right. And then they gonna look at me. They was like, so you got general admission receipts? I got a seat. It was like, oh, nah, must be some confusion. Nigga, this 113 right? This is my seat right here. So now they getting up and they looking all crazy. I'm like, man, as soon as they move me out, I sit down.
Scoob fine.
We just get them out of here. I didn't wait for them to clear the aisle. Hey, nah, I'm sat right there. So then, made it worse. They got kids with them. And I was like, man. But now they sit right behind us.
Yeah, I know.
Now the kids doing everything. The kids over. Dog, kid on one pass me did this like 4 times.
Yeah.
Hey.
Fuck the whole experience up. Fuck
so then somebody else that was there was like, ask me again. So you sure that's y'all seats?
Yeah, my nigga.
Hey,
I'm sitting down now.
I said, look, I'm not moving. I'm sitting here and I'm staying. And they sat there for them. It's like, oh no, we just had general admission. Yeah, I bet y'all did. You better leave me the fuck alone. But there was like 8 of them, so I was like, yeah, take it easy. Long day. Long day. They look like a bunch of hoodies too. They had golds in their mouth and shit.
Oh shit, Southern nigga, Southern country nigga.
And there was a woman too that she had gold in her mouth too. Yeah, she might have pulled a little shit out her mouth and like slice a nigga up. I'm like, yo, what you do if a woman try to like approach you crazy?
I don't know, man. I don't think I ever had a girl come at me crazy. I don't like that shit though. I don't like arguing. I I don't argue.
You can't argue with a woman, but like, what do you
I don't
do?
argue.
Like when a woman just like coming at you wild.
She's gonna be wild. No, walk away. That's not my game. I don't do that.
What she hit you with like the little?
I ain't never had that.
Like how bullshit.
I'm sure you had that before. I'm definitely sure you've been slapped with some shit before.
I'm sure. I got slapped one time ever.
What you do?
Not a fucking thing.
Exactly. You're asking me what I'm gonna do.
No,
Body slam or some
I think
shit?
I was like, I was 18 and a little back and forth and BOW! Yo, I was in shock. I looked at her. I was like, oh, word. Let me just go ahead and walk my car.
Yeah, get up out of here.
You go get in my car because, yo, it's so bad that I walked out the house and I just started walking down the street. I didn't get in my car. I just walked. Niggas said, where the fuck you going? I didn't know what to do. That shit hurt, nigga. Face ringing and shit.
Yeah, I can't do nothing with the women. And I don't even get loud with women that I don't know.
Yeah.
Personally, I can't do that.
I know niggas that do.
That shit corny.
It is.
It's nasty business.
Somebody I know said, nigga, I tell women, if you're gonna hit me, be prepared to get hit back. I'm like, what? What? So you just gonna, like, she gonna slap me, you gonna punch her in the face?
Exactly. Come on, bro.
That's not cool.
That's nasty.
Oh, man. Man, that's fucked up.
All right, man. What we got? B. Jennings.
Oh, that's your man's, too.
Yeah. Big fan of B. Jennings, man. One of my favorite high school mixtapes
Yeah.
of all time.
Hold on, repeat that again?
High school mixtape.
Yeah.
Which
That's where he peaked.
you got your fucking mind.
That's where he fucking peaked.
You got your damn mind.
I know what he did with the Bucks because I like B. Jennings.
All right, then. So what we talking about?
But high school was his greatest moment ever.
I mean, I would argue 55 on Steph Curry was his greatest moment, but
But that was before Steph Curry became Steph Curry.
it don't matter. It's still on Steph Curry.
And but it was big because it was his rookie year.
Right. As a rookie.
Yeah.
And this is one of the first niggas that skipped college, too.
That's just because they couldn't get into college.
No, they had the 1 year rule,
And
and he didn't want to go to no college.
no,
he had a brand deal
No, but he also
with Under
couldn't-
Armour.
He also couldn't get into college.
Man, whatever, man. Nigga went overseas and was a lottery pick. Came in killing. Probably should still be in the league, to be honest with you, but he would have been better now than he was back then because the game is different. He's a good player, bro.
Yeah, you seen his overall stats?
Yeah, he got decent stats. B. Jennings got decent stats.
You sure?
I'm positive. Look him up.
Okay, his career he averaged 14.
Exactly. What are you talking about? The nigga was not a bum at all. Who he called out? He called out Jeff T.
He called out Jeff T. He called out Ty Lawson. He called out Drew Holiday, and he called out Lou Will.
Now we go one by one. Brandon Jennings. He's better than Ty Lawson.
Did he have a better career than Ty Lawson?
It's debatable. I would say so because I don't think Ty Lawson had no real impact as far as like do people even remember who he is. He didn't play that long.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
He played less years. He had a couple good years at Denver. I remember him. He was short as hell.
He was. What they got him listed as?
On 5'11".
Oh yeah, he was tiny.
Sound about right. He definitely is better, and he had a better career than
Ty Lawson.
Ty Lawson. I'll give you Ty Lawson. That's a tough one-on-one matchup though, nigga. Quick. Well, I don't know. Nigga had a knuckleball jumper. That shit was disgusting.
Yeah, that shit was nasty. But,
Who we got? Jeff T.
Jeff
T. He did not have a better.
He did not have a better career than Jeff T. at all.
Jeff T. made an All-Star game 1 year. 1 year, and that's because the whole Hawks starting five made the fucking shit.
They did. They was really good.
He has more career points per game than Jeff T. Jeff T. was an average player for the majority of his career.
But he was very solid. Very solid.
I think Brandon Jennings is a better player than Jeff T.
Okay.
I think Jeff T had a better career, but I don't know if we really saying much. His career he was an average NBA player. He was decent.
He started most of his career too.
He did. I'm saying he's a decent player. I ain't hating on him. He had a couple moments in the playoffs against Indiana and all that. Mm-hmm. But he was an average player.
Cool. And then there's Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday is better.
There's nothing that you're gonna say about
Drew
that.
Holiday is better.
Drew Holiday is much-
I don't know what we doing here.
Yeah.
Early, Drew Holiday on the 76ers was good. Drew Holiday now was good.
Drew Holiday was an all-star with the 76ers.
Yes, he was.
And to me, he's better now than he was then.
He was one of the Adidas signees back when
Yes.
Derrick Rose, Damian Lillard, and all them niggas was getting endorsements. So yeah, his numbers ain't as crazy as I thought. But yeah, he's better.
But he's always been he's one of the best two-way players that we've seen in NBA.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, there's nothing that you can take away.
I seen what he do against like premier players in ISO situation 1-on-1. Yeah, he's by far a better basketball player 5-on-5. Easily. He made 2 All-Star games in his career. He made one a couple years ago, which is crazy.
And then you have Lou Will.
So that's not cool. Yeah, Lou Will is way better than.
I mean, he averaged more over his career than Lou Will, but Lou Will also had a long career.
Oh, he averaged more than what?
Yeah, Lou Will only averaged 13.
Wow.
But remember, Lou Will early on played behind AI.
I mean, Lou was a bench player, so
He was a bench player.
It's apples to oranges with that.
Yeah, very much so.
But
and he also got 3 Six Man of the Year awards.
I think Lou Will is better.
Yeah, easily.
I think Lou Will is better. He's a designated scorer. That's really what he was.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? He's a professional scorer. He had a better career, much better career. He probably has, between him and Drew Holiday, the biggest impact.
Lou Will could actually probably still be in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just retired.
Yeah. I think the only one, Drew Holiday got an actual argument to be in the Hall of Fame. So, it's really not even close.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, winning 3 Six Man of the Year awards can have Lou Will in the Hall of Fame.
No.
Well, he don't got no rings.
Not even that. It's just no.
No?
He's not a Hall of Famer, bro.
I said winning 3 Six Man of the Year.
He's not in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't put him on the Hall of Fame. I'm just letting you know.
That's all I'm saying. I don't think he has a Hall of Fame career. I wouldn't put him in the Hall of Fame if I was voting.
I wouldn't either.
So what you talking
but
about?
I'm not. But I wouldn't be the way that T-Mac got into the Hall of Fame.
T-Mac had a much bigger impact too.
Yeah, he did. But I'm just saying, like Lou Will got them 6 Man of the Year awards that could put it in.
And T-Mac got like 6 All-Stars. What we talking about? It's not even. No, that's not even close, bro. Do we really want to look at Tracy McGrady's career?
We know T-Mac is way better than all these niggas, though.
So what you talking about? He made the Hall of Fame. Then of course he made the Hall of Fame. He's good, nigga.
I'm just saying.
He's a 7-time All-Star, bro.
Yeah, niggas be making. They be putting anybody in the Hall of Fame sometimes.
Nigga was averaging 30 points. What you talking about? Enough of you, man.
Hey, listen. I already told you T-Mac was one of the special talents.
Yeah. 7-year run is ridiculous. So niggas. Hey, playoffs is different.
But yeah, so Brandon Jennings against Lou Will, I think it's a wash. I think Lou Will was gonna mop him up and send Bree Jennings going on another rant on that fucking Bills Arena.
I disagree. I think 1-on-1 is a completely different game, and I think niggas are looking at careers and trying to judge who will win 1-on-1s. I don't think it worked like that. I think Tatum will cook a lot of niggas in 1-on-1. I don't.
No. I'm saying Lou Will versus Brandon Jennings in 1-on-1. I think Lou Will wins and washes him up.
I'm saying I don't think that. I'm saying I think it's gonna be competitive. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, I know Lou Will just retired and is still somewhat in basketball shape.
Lou Will don't guard shit.
Yeah, and Brandon Jennings does.
That's my point. So it's gonna be competitive.
But I think Lou Will is in better shape than Brandon Jennings.
We'll see. We don't know that. That's an assumption.
It is.
I
said I think.
I'm saying the best version of their current self for right now. I think that's a competitive 1-on-1 matchup.
Okay. So who you?
I think B. Jennings cooks Ty Lawson.
Fair.
I think B. Jennings beats Jeff Teague in a competitive game, even though I can see Jeff Teague winning that.
I see Jeff Teague winning only because he's bigger.
I saw him playing a big 3. He didn't look good. He did not look good.
This is 1-on-1. This is much different.
I'm just saying, it's damn near 1-on-1 with 3 people. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look that good. This is a couple years ago. Jeff Teague is not in shape like that.
No, he's not.
And I got Drew Holiday cooking all these niggas. Drew Holiday, I don't even think he would play, and he would cook every single one.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't think none of them scored on Drew Holiday.
He's cooking all these niggas, and he's a big guard, bro.
Yeah, he is.
And he playing a post on it. Yeah,
Yeah. There's no chance against any of them.
Drew Holiday's a bucket. Yes, I don't know.
And Drew Holiday's still playing, so leave that nigga alone.
Now this Marcus Thornton nigga, I don't know what the fuck he been doing.
Marcus Thornton had a few decent years in Sacramento.
He did. I remember him. He was shooting the hell out of the ball.
He was, but
stop it, bro.
He didn't have a long career.
He did not have a long career.
What's his best season? He averaged 20, I think.
21.
Yep. That was in Sacramento, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Shooting 17 times a game.
Okay. So yeah. Shots.
It is. Yeah.
Marcus Thornton, I don't know. How you get thrown in there? What happened with him?
09 draft class.
No, oh, okay. Yeah,
09 draft class.
Speaking of-
Darren Collison and all them niggas, man. Darren Collison was a solid player too.
he was very solid. Who was in that draft class?
Let's see. But yeah, I got B. Jennings actually doing very well in a one-on-one competition. He's a good player.
Well, hold on. No wonder why he didn't say much. James Harden, Tyreek Evans, Steph Curry was in this draft.
Oh.
DeMar DeRozan was in this draft. Yeah, and then he gets real iffy after a while.
Oh, he actually got a real argument. He got drafted over all them niggas. Jeff Teague, Ty Lawson, and Drew Holiday.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He was drafted 10th.
Okay. Oh yeah, some names on here. Yeah, Tyreek Evans fucking them niggas up.
Tyreek Evans,
It's
easily.
nasty.
Easily.
We know Steph Curry. I mean, that's not even in the conversation.
Yeah, we know what DeMar DeRozan did. It's still playing
A
now.
lot of these niggas stink though.
Eric Maynard.
Jody Meeks, you're done.
Jody Meeks, he was a shooter.
That's all he did.
Yeah. DeMar Carroll was in.
Patty Mills,
Okay.
solid.
Taj Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat Bear could definitely get that one. He's still in shape. He still was playing. I don't know if he's still on the team, but
Who?
Pat Bear was playing in like Israel. or
Yeah, he was
something.
playing overseas. Yeah. His numbers wasn't looking great over there either.
They weren't. I mean, he's not the best player. I mean, we know that.
He was averaging 40 in high school.
What that mean? Gee, nigga.
That nigga come out to
Everybody
LA.
good in goddamn high school.
That nigga come out to LA Fitness and look crazy. Yeah, he would.
His game is just not like that. It's as simple as that, bro.
Hey, listen, when you watch these NBA players come to LA Fitness, they look a lot different.
I'm talking about against Bree Jennings, them level of
yeah.
competition. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, who
Yeah,
else is on
Patrick Beverly will get cuts.
there? I don't know. He gonna lock that nigga up though.
No, he's not. His defense is not like that, bro. You heard what Westbrook called him. You're right around tricking y'all.
But I mean, yeah, Brandon Jennings has just been on a roll out here. Just I mean, he got an argument for some of these, but some of these players definitely did have way better careers than you, bro.
Drew Holiday, Lou Will, easily.
Yeah.
Jeff Teague, yeah. Had a better career.
Why he didn't call out James Harden?
Not a point guard. He wasn't. He came in as a shooting guard, right? Off the bench.
So why he didn't call out Steph Curry?
He's playing.
Drew Holiday still playing?
And they guys, they both signed it. He started the Under Armour shit.
Yeah.
Now Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying, took over the mantle. You know what I mean?
But okay, why he call out Drew Holiday? Drew Holiday still playing?
I don't think he called out Drew Holiday. I think,
No, he
I think they
mentioned-
threw that name at him.
Nah, he
He
mentioned
said he never been better than me. Yeah, in high school, I was the better player. That might be true. I don't think he called him out for the one-on-one though. He called out goddamn Lou Will, Jeff Teague,
and Ty Lawson.
and Ty Lawson. Yeah.
Yeah. Ty Lawson said that his only claim to fame is that 55-point game.
What did Ty Lawson do? Why is he talking like that? What is Ty Lawson talking about, bro?
Don't ask me another because I don't know the rest of Ty Lawson's career.
Let me see, man.
Alright, I don't know if I'm catching it straight or what, but I got Nate Robinson texting me, yo, you gonna let Brandon Jennings say this? People on my live, yo, you gonna let Brandon Jennings say this? Bruh, you was cool. I let it slide when you said, okay, you was the best guard to come out. Alright, whatever. Now you're saying 2009 draft class. Lightning never strikes in the same place twice. Neither do you, alright? You had 55 one time. In the first game, one time. That's it. You never had it again. You keep screaming to the mountaintop. 55, we get it. You wasn't nice with me in the NBA. We smacked y'all when I played with OK. When you played with, I think, Dominguez or some shit. We smacked y'all. Alright? And yeah, you can't even see me now. Alright? How about that?
That nigga sound like he's struggling to form a sentence.
That shit was corny.
That is disgusting.
He's trying to be tough.
I want to say I seen him play one-on-one against one of the YouTubers and he lost. He did. He played as a guy and lost. He just did this like last year, a year or two ago. Cooked him. And the YouTuber stunting on him. Come on, Ty Lawson. This can't be the same nigga saying B. Jennings wasn't like that. I know Hezekiah ain't doing him like that. Not Ty Lawson. Same do-rag and everything. Get your bum ass in. The nigga short as hell.
Yeah, he is.
I know he ain't dancing. Ty Lawson.
Dancing. With the chains on too.
Come on, bro. Oh! How about you? Get Ty Lawson the fuck out of here, man. Get Tall Austin ass out of here.
See niggas like Drew Holiday don't even respond.
What are you gonna say? I'm trying to get another ring, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my third one. Who ain't by 3? Second ballot.
Second ballot?
Second
I'm
ballot.
not mad at it. So who you got as some of the better one-on-one players in the league? Like if they were to do a one-on-one, who do you see? Who are some of the players that you be like, all right, it's gonna be a real like they gonna come out here and cook?
Got Shea.
Yeah, easily.
Got Katie.
Easily.
Got Luka.
Easily.
Got Tatum.
Okay.
Got Kyrie.
Oh gosh.
Who else? Got Jokic.
I actually put Giannis in there. I don't think no one stops Giannis in one-on-one.
I don't think he's a great one-on-one player. I think he has to come downhill, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I just think he's just gonna him and Westbrook gonna do the same exact thing. They're just gonna run past you.
I'm not mad at putting Giannis in there, but I got Embiid, great one-on-one player.
What about Harden?
Harden in his prime, I don't know about now.
Okay.
Because if he missed a shot, I mean, he's not really going to do much to get it back.
Very true.
Defense, I don't know about now. Younger Bron was probably tougher to guard.
Very true. How you feel about Ant-Man?
Eh,
Up and down.
I think Ja Morant might be harder to guard than Ant-Man.
Okay. Just because how quick he is?
Athleticism, yeah. And if you back up, he can hit the jumper. Ant-Man is big, though.
Ant-Man is big. And he's athletic.
Oh, and D-Book. D-Book is tough. ISO.
What about DeMar DeRozan?
I won't put him in my top, but yeah, he's a tough one-on-one guard.
Tough one-on-one. He gonna hit that mid-range. That's his bread and butter.
I'm not mad at
I think Steph Curry would be all right.
Steph
is definitely gonna be all right.
Steph, yeah. I'm not mad at Steph. I wouldn't put him at my top, but yeah, I can see that.
I can see Jalen Brunson being all right too. One-on-one.
I'll put Maxey over Jalen Brunson.
Because of his quickness? Okay.
Maxey is nice.
I feel like Jalen Brunson just knows how to get to a spot though.
That's true.
You know how to get to a spot, and he's a strong. He's not a bigger guard, but he's stronger. And
Jalen Brunson he's definitely he'll be top 15 for me. Dame is a tough cover.
Dame is, but I feel like I was talking to somebody about this. Dame, for me, he doesn't really have like a bag. Like you look at like Steph Curry and like Kyrie, you see Dame just kind of like just get to a spot real quick.
I agree. Yeah,
he's not doing a bunch
first
of
step or
first
he
step
wants
or
to
that step back.
the step back shit. Oh, CJ McCollum.
CJ McCollum has
CJ McCollum would
yeah.
cook niggas. I think
that's
him and underrated would be him and Austin Rivers one-on-one.
Austin Rivers.
Austin Rivers' game is ridiculous, bro.
I've never been a big fan of Austin Rivers, but he was quick as hell, and he had that little crazy right to left move that he would always do.
No, Austin. I'm thinking not Austin Reeves. My bad.
Okay,
I was about to say
Austin Rivers. I'm about to say I was never a fan of him.
Yeah,
he had a nice little right to left, but that's it.
That's my bad. Austin Reeves.
AR-15.
Yes.
Oh, he's been cooking this shit too.
He is nice and he's tall.
How tall is he? 6'5"?
6'5".
Yeah.
He got game.
What is he averaging this year?
20.
Ooh.
20 piece extra crispy, man. 45% shooting. Nigga's good.
He's
good.
With that being said, right? Because we've seen a lot of players do that. Do you see Austin Reeves leaving LA and being the center player?
Yeah, he can average 20 anyway.
But okay, my fault. Do you see him making an impact and being good somewhere? Because we watch what's your boy name? Jordan Poole go to Washington and looks like shit.
Jordan Poole was never good though. He always made bad decisions. They always question his decision making, even when he's on the team. That's why Draymond swung on his ass. That's literally what happened. He was feeling himself too much.
He was feeling himself. That's what he was talking shit about that contract that he
Niggas won one of the worst rings we've ever seen. It was nobody good. The Celtics played horrible that goddamn final series.
They looked terrible because that wouldn't have happened next year.
Like that team was trash. They had him and Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins was the second best player on the court. You know how nasty that is? Tatum looked terrified. Jaylen Brown can't dribble with his left hand. Like, shit was nasty.
It was a terrible finals.
But nah, they gave Jordan Poole too much credit. I think they made the right decision getting him the fuck out of here because he was never good to me. He's a highlight player. He ain't got no type of IQ.
Will you still, like, if you were Jordan Poole, do you still got smoke with Draymond? Is it up every time you see him?
He shouldn't. I wouldn't. I got my money.
This nigga punched you in the face and knocked you out.
I don't think he's a tough guy though.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think he's a tough guy because if he did, he would have went on a whole revenge tour when he got his own team. And DC ain't a bad place to live, nigga.
It's a bad team to be on.
So what?
But I'll be averaging
You saw what
37.
happened when John Wall got there, man. Them niggas was trash. You got an opportunity to make yourself a superstar.
Y'all already been averaging 37.
Same shit with Bradley Beal. I've been cooking niggas.
Bradley Beal was the league leader scoring when he was there, when John Wall left. And he was averaging 32 points a game. So they say,
He got his money, he making, he like the top 5 highest player and he got no trade clause. That's what Jordan Poole should be.
Should be doing, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The same shit LaMelo Ball doing over there in that bum ass team.
And Charlotte not a bad place to live either.
Exactly. Yeah. Getting highlights and getting money. Yeah, I've been doing this. I don't know what Jordan Poole on. Nigga, he just not good. He's trash.
Agree.
Alright,
With that being said, thank you for watching episode 60. Thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. We need 9,000 more.
Yeah, man. Goddamn hashtag get them numbers up, man.
Get us to 5,000.
Operation get them numbers up. Next goal is 5, man.
Operation Sell a Nick.
Next goal is 5, man.
That's 5, though.
I put a year time limit on it. Was it March 28th? Mm-hmm. Get us to 5,000 by 2026.
We in there like swimwear.
Episode 60. I'm out, man. Bella Fun Session.
Celebrate. Or celebrate, however you want to put it.